What's up, producers? This is Kobe with Sample Source back with another video. And in today's video, I'm going to show you how small Instagrams the producers are running can make thousands of dollars a month and are currently. And I'll show you two case studies as well of that. I'll break down what they're offering, at what price point, how many units they're selling per month right now, and the entire sales process. So definitely sit back and enjoy this video. And I'm feeling generous today because I sell my beats through Zoom and I have an entire 8-point script that I want to send you. So if you want my exact sales script, word for word, I'll send it to you entirely for free. All you have to do is DM me the words sales script on Instagram at Kobe Sample Source, and I'll shoot you over a document file. Okay, so let's go over the first producer that is making thousands of dollars a month. So we're making 3K a month right now. You can see from the followers that we are barely over 500 followers, 500 following. So this is by no means a massive Instagram account. And you may say like, well, maybe they're getting hundreds of likes on their posts. So let's go back and look. We've gotten 64, 72, 39, 28, 7, and 7. So these are not massive numbers, but we're still making thousands of dollars a month. And you may say like, well, how are they able to do that? Let's break it down on the whiteboard. So with Marvin, what he is selling is a $1,000 package. That's right. So we're selling a package for $1,000. He has sold, to my knowledge, 2 of these units so far. And he also has an offer for 500. So that's how he supplemented his way to 3K a month. But with this offer for $1,000, it's like, well, what can you sell that an artist will pay $1,000 for? So what he does is some artist development. He does free mixing and mastering. And he also does custom beats. So with all of this, he's doing multiple beats, multiple mix and masters, multiple consulting sessions, and he's selling all of this for just $1,000. Because if you were to break down each one of these alone, they're probably worth $1,000 a piece or $500 a piece each, and then he sells it all at a discount. So we're putting in a lot of work, and the artist is getting an insane value for that $1,000. And the main mechanism that we're using to get these sales is cold outreach. So if you don't know what cold outreach is, this means reaching out to artists that do not know who you are. They have no idea who you are. So one, you have to go and prospect and reach out to artists. So we do this by finding them on Spotify. We can find them on Instagram. We can find them from YouTube. But Spotify is the easiest way to find serious artists. And I've actually made a video. If you go and scroll back on my channel, you'll see one that says the easiest way to find artists, and it'll show you how to find them on Spotify. So once you found them, we're going to message them. And my messaging is basically masked so that they don't know it's a sales conversation. And I just ask them questions about themselves, their rollout, what kind of beats they're looking for before I try to get them onto an IG audio call. So IG audio. And so this is just easier to do, especially like he lives in the Netherlands. So phone call is not going to work. WhatsApp, they may not have it installed, so it's easier to just go through IG audio. That's why I do that. So once you get on the IG audio call, whole point of that call is to get them to know, like, and trust you. And so if they know, like, and trust you and you didn't sell them anything, then now they will be open to this step, which is hopping onto a Zoom call to be sold to. And so in between these steps here, we're going to send them a form. And so that's going to be through Typeform, which costs $29 a month, or you can just put required questions in Calendly, and then Calendly also will book the Zoom call for you. So that's how this whole process works. Once you get on Zoom, I have an 8-point sales script that I just talked about earlier in this video. So once again, if you want that exact script, literally DM me the word sales script on Instagram at Kobe Sample Source, and I'll send you the exact script I use over. That's Marvin's business. So we'll talk over how this works. First off, we have a great brand, and he itemizes who he can help. He can help artists reach their full potential, and he does that by giving them mixing and mastering, music production, and artist development. So he's set up pretty professionally. He's got these, these highlights here, and he also has a lot of content. The reason why we want to have lots of content up is because when you're working with an artist, you want to make sure that they can hear your work, and they may not want to click links. Like barely anybody clicks links anymore. So instead of making them click a link and go to a site that's not Instagram, let them go and discover who you are here, and they can also do it by seeing who you are. So you want your face etched into the artist's mind so that they know what you look like. They know that you make great music, and so you're just connecting your person with your production. I want to take you to another example. So I helped this producer to get his first $1,500 sale in less than 80 days using the same method that I taught Marvin. So how did we do this? How did we get this? Well, first off, we had to get more followers. When we started, we had around 40 or 50 followers maybe. And we just did follow for follow so that we could get our followers up enough so that he has a trustworthy profile. If this had 40 followers, it would be incredibly, incredibly hard to get sales. So now that we have a couple of hundred, that's at least going to help us out a little bit more. Next thing is that we went in and dialed in the profile a little bit. He has some credits as well. He's gotten some views on YouTube, not many sales, but that is something that gives him more credibility. And then he has a playlist of songs that he's already produced. So that's how you make you give a small profile credibility. You don't need lots of followers, you just need credibility. So we have a clear photo of ourselves here. And when we first started, we only had a few posts up like these, and then we had this post up. So I had him post about 5 more beat breakdowns, and that way he's able to do these kind of cinematic breakdowns where it switches between all the instruments he can play and him making the beat, and that allows the artist to be nurtured by the content. So the content's not selling them, it's just showing them. And that's the main difference. So we put out a few pieces of content, not anything crazy, and then we started DMing indie pop artists using Spotify. So now let's go over what he offered to get a $1,500 sale. 4 customs, and that's it. So there's also 30-day free revisions. So why would I do that? The reason why we do that is to make sure that the artist knows that they're going to be taken care of, and they don't have to worry about 3 revisions. They can have revisions for an entire month, so they know that the song's going to sound perfect. So that's what we were comfortable with doing. This was his first sale. He got $300 up front, and so they'll do that times 5 months. So that's how we're going to get the money. So the main thing right now is to go and multiply this. So we need really like 4 sales. And if we do that, then we just keep it up. We keep getting 4 sales for the next 5 months. And then by the end of that time, you'll be making 1,500 times 4, which is going to be 6,000 a month, which is a really good living for most music producers. And all you have to do is sustain this. So doing 16 customs a month, you're obviously going to be working really hard, but you shouldn't be working more than 40 hours a week to get to around these revenue goals. So hopefully that makes sense in terms of like how we're getting these kind of numbers, making this kind of money. We're going to end up splitting it into payment plans. And I show you that in the sales script exactly how to cover the objection of I don't have enough money, because I get that on almost every sales call, and still 1 out of 2 will end up buying, or 1 out of 3 at the very least. So hopefully this video was helpful to you, and it taught you how you can build a full-time music production business utilizing your skill set to make a custom beat business that is going to do thousands of dollars per sale or per month. So if this was helpful and you want to book a call with me to see how I can help you to build a full-time business, like I helped these 2 producers who are in my program, all you have to do is click the link below and you can book a call with me. I'll speak with you one-on-one and identify the main bottleneck in your business and figure out if my program's a good fit or if it's not. Either way, it doesn't really matter to me, but it is really beneficial for you to jump on this call with me, because I know, like, even when Marvin jumped on a call with me, he was able to double his business in 2.5 weeks with the first 2 calls. And the first one, the strategy call that you can click the link below for, is entirely free. So make sure you go down, click that link, fill out the application, and book a call with me so that I can help you. And if nothing else, if you want my exact sales script, simply DM me the word sales script on Instagram at Kobe Sample Source, and then I'll send the entire document right over. That's a cheat sheet and an exact script on what to say on these Zoom calls so that you can collect money. So hopefully that's helpful for you. If you need help, again, once again, book the strategy call below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.